Aliquippa, the city, you know, they've been through a lot. It's used to be a really big town from the steel mill, and when that shut down, it was hard to make a life there. But one thing they did produce was, you know, football stars.
The Aliquippa football team.
They may be rivals on the football field, but when it comes down to it, they've all been.
Because they played football for Aliquippa, they was able to better their life.
New York Jets cornerback Darrelle Revis returned to a familiar place today, Aliquippa High School, where he was a football and basketball.
In the 2007 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Darrelle Revis.
Warner goes back to throw, and here's the blitz by Mike Vrabel. The pass is intercepted. It's got by Tyler. 30, 25, 20, 15, touchdown!
Swagger is another word for confidence.
All you got to do is want it as much as we know we want it. We want it that much as we.
If you were going to make it out of here and try to make a better life for yourself, whether it was in a classroom, on a football field, in a steel mill, you had to work hard. I've been through a lot here, and most of my growing, you know, stemmed from, you know, my upbringing in Aliquippa. So I gotta love it.
Circles the Aliquippa game on its calendar, and it just doesn't seem to faze this team at all. You just, tonight, 41-point win, just kind of soldiering on. How do you guys do it?
I don't know. It's just football means so much in Aliquippa to us, so we got to win. It's something we have to do for the community. You don't know you're beautiful if only you saw what I can
The WPIAL championships are underway at Heinz Field. Even though Aliquippa did not bring home another title, they still had a special fan on the sidelines.
Star running back Dimantae Bronaugh is battling leukemia, but as Dave Crawley reports, his illness wasn't going to keep him from today's big game.
Come on, Quips, you can do it!
Aliquippa trails Beaver Falls for the WPIAL Championship at Heinz Field, but one Quips fan in particular knows the game is not yet lost. Damonte Bronaugh exhorts his teammates from a wheelchair. It's a team he once led to victory on the field. A mere 2 years ago, number 24 rolled up 1,000 yards rushing. Then leukemia struck. But Damonte's mom says nothing could keep him from this game.
He's determined to get here. Like, Mom, let's get up, let's get rolling. Wanted to get dressed, told me what he wanted to put on, like, get my clothes. He wants to support his team. He's all about football.
Friends and family hope to find a bone marrow match to stop the cancer in its tracks. The young man's presence on the field is felt in more ways than one. Most of the coaches and assistants are wearing his number. Although he's on the sidelines, Damonte Bronaugh is with his teammates all the way.
Yeah, because they're my brothers, and I played with them 2-3 years.
A team of brothers, 24 strong. Dave Crawley, KDKA.
How you feeling?
Spalding is proud to be the official basketball, football, volleyball, and softball for the WPIAL playoffs. From the backyard to the championships.
I know this is hard for you sitting right here, huh? Now you want to be on the field?
www.spalding.com for more details.
I'll take you in the locker room at halftime. You can tell them that. You know what I mean? You got to tell them what's up. What would you tell them right now?
Y'all nasty.
You said they're nasty?
Say no.
What would you tell them right now?
Scoop. You're the best lineman on this field.
Scoop.
Montana. Yeah, buckle up. Eli taking him out and putting Quantel in. I said, I'll leave the defense the same.
Yeah.
They can get it.
MJ Devonshire on the tackle for the Quips.
You ready to go
At
suit
their
up?
own 46-yard line.
Let's go suit up, man. Put the helmet on, man.
He got the jersey on.
What you gonna say to him at halftime?
Buckle up.
Buckle up.
I ain't gonna get on my hair or nothing. Just quit arm tackling. Alright, tell him.
Malik Shepard on the carry.
No. We're losing.
Damonte as a football player was probably a coach's dream. And I'm not just saying this because of his passing. I'm saying this because he was actually a coach's dream. As a football player, he was one of them kids that you didn't have to motivate to come and work out. He was one of them kids that when he got to the gym, weightlifting or whatnot, he was always one of the kids that pushed himself.
He was a tremendous athlete. I mean, you've never seen a kid work as hard as he did. And his ability to, I mean, he ran for, I think, 1,300 yards his junior year.
He was a great leader, you know. If I needed to ask him something, he would tell me off right back. He was always there, you know, when you make mistakes. Even though if coach yelling at you, he'll tell me, yeah, you good.
Dimantae Bronaugh is used to outrunning opponents. His junior year, the star running back rushed for 1,100 yards.
I love to see him run because, you know, he gets in and out of the hole and he gets down there, and it's just amazing how fast he is. So I like to watch him run the ball.
Damonte was special, and I'll tell you why. He was a true student athlete. He wasn't just an athlete.
Damonte's ability to have other players feed off of him was unmatched.
He cared about academics. He was an honor student. I had him enrolled in CCBC's aviation program, but he basically wanted to be a professional pilot.
Damonte was a wonderful student, wonderful, and I know you probably have heard this over and over again. He was so conscientious about his work and doing his work and making sure he had all of his notes.
I see him more of like a Le'Veon Bell runner because he was a patient guy real fast, not that big but strong. And I seen him getting recruited by Pitt, so it was like Pitt, Toledo. So I seen him making it through one of them schools, more than likely Pitt, because James Carter ended up going through the same thing. And then I seen him making it to the NFL.
Every player wanted to outdo him or do as well, and he never settled for that. If you outran him once, you didn't outrun him the next play. If you were faster than him, he was tougher than you. He was a smart young man who could overcome physical size with determination.
He was going to outwork whoever he got. Whoever you put in front of him, he was going to beat him out. If he wasn't the highest jumper, he focused on being the highest jumper. He would try to beat you in everything he did.
Always smiled. I mean, he loved everything about football. You know, that's rare. I've coached 32 years at Aliquippa, and I've coached them all. And we've had only a few that come through there that's rare, like love to work out, run, conditioning, watching film, doing everything that you had to do to make yourself a good football player, but he did it with a smile on his face. And that's the truth. That's just who that kid was.
He was a tremendous athlete. He was a very good wrestler. And not on, you know, anytime your hardest worker is also a leader on your team, it has a tremendous impact on that team, and he was that kid.
Like, on and off the field, that's all he talked about was football, strictly football.
He was that person that always wanted to be out in front. So when we started to see him get sick, everyone noticed it right away, so we knew something wasn't right, because it just wasn't him to lag behind or to get, you know, just not be able to participate.
When doing football camp, he started out having leg cramps.
You never had to get on Damonte about working hard. You know, you never had to get on him about being on time, any things like that. You know, when I seen him not being able to go like Damonte normally go. And I thought he was trying to pull something over on me. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it happens. Kids have a great year, and the following year they come, they think they superstars and they be slacking. But I knew that wasn't Damonte's character. So I pulled him to the side. I said, man, what's going on? You pulling up on me or what?
He ended up in the hospital overnight at the medical center in Beaver. And it was called, they said he had rhabdomyolysis, which is a breaking down of the muscles due to dehydration. So they kept him overnight. They gave him IV fluids to rehydrate him. And they said that should only take a couple days and he should be fine. After a couple days, he was still in excruciating pain. So I took him back to the medical center. And they said, well, for some reason, it's taking him a little bit longer to get over the rhabdo. They sent us back home. He was taking the medicine, and we ended up back at the hospital again. And again, they said the same thing. So the third time I told him, if you have to go to the hospital, we're going to go to Children's. And maybe they can see something that the medical center is not seeing. 2 days later, he wanted to go back to the hospital, and we came up here. That was a Thursday, and by 3 o'clock that Thursday evening, they told us that his white blood cells looked like something was wrong with them, and they needed to do further testing. And then they came back around 6 and told us he had leukemia. He has acute lymphoblastic leukemia. That's what he was diagnosed with. Charlotte Haywood, who is Cam Hayward's mother from the Pittsburgh Steelers, she got in contact with me and said she had read about Damonte's story and how we were looking for a bone marrow donor. And she worked with DKMS, which is another bone marrow registry. And she wanted to know if I would be interested in getting together and holding different drives to bring awareness. And I told her definitely.
Potential bone marrow donors. Now, the Aliquippa teenager brought them out, but this event also makes folks aware of the need for minority donors.
And your bone marrow does regenerate.
Thank you.
It's such a blessing. It's overwhelming that people were here.
Charlotte Haywood Holyfield, the mother of Steelers Cam Hayward, says she read about Dimantae Bronaug's story and was inspired to work with DKMS, a national bone marrow program, to help out, especially among minorities where there is a need, and what would work best for Damonte.
The donor registry for minorities is really a small number, 7%.
People came out to have the inside of their cheeks swabbed
30 seconds on each side.
so they could register as potential donors.
Martin was playing dinner and basketball. Wait, was it at my house? Yeah. When he was he does basketball, he does football. Football is the one you know the most. But he does wrestling. I haven't seen him not do anything. He smashed. Basically, if he put his mind to it, he can do anything. So
my memory of Monte is it will always be his gentle spirit and the love he has always shown to everyone he came in contact with. That I will never forget.
It was a shock for me. It felt like somebody had just knocked the wind out of me.
I was crushed. It was my birthday. I was crushed. I thought the world was coming to the end.
I see now that everything that I thought was so terrible and wrong is just nothing compared to what has been going on.
I think when somebody like that passes and they pass away so young, you question everything about yourself. You question your faith. And I tell the kids this all the time. You can't take anything for granted. You have to realize that there's a purpose and a reason for everything. And just like I specifically told him in his year that day, something about your struggle should make somebody a better person.
Every time I'm home alone, I listen to my favorite song.
The Aliquippa and surrounding communities all came out to Monte's. I call it a homegoing because that's what, but it was his funeral. And to see that he had touched so many people.
24Strong.
God willing, I need a spiritual healing. If you ever lost somebody to cancer, you know the feeling. I get the tripping and slipping like really skitzing. I'm talking the type of pain they couldn't write me no prescription. Pink ribbons and incomplete missions got me regretting never speaking up while you was living. But tell me if I'm wrong, try and make it through each day. And that's 24 long hours, try and stay calm. And to the fam, lift your heads and stay 24 strong. Just like the 7th verse from the 24th song. Lord, please bring him back. He ain't gotta stay long. Just give him another 24 strong with his moms. Huh?
Every time I'm home alone, I listen to my favorite song. Like la 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 la. And even though I can't see your face, I know you're in a better place. I know it's gonna be hard to move on.
We forever 24 strong.
Right now, it's a little hard, a little rough, but despite everything, he's keeping his hopes high and still got a smile and something positive to say.
Me and Monte have been boys since we was little. He's like my little brother. Like Tevin said, he's having a hard time right now, but it's nothing that he can't get through. He's been fighting since he was little, and we love him. We're gonna be here for him as soon as he's done fighting this battle.
My little cousin, man, love you all the way to 110%, man. You already know what it is. You there, God. You D1, you in the league, NFL. Like, whatever league you want to be in, God got you, man. We got you.
So I just want to tell Damonte that we love you. Your time is not up yet. We will be praying for you, and God bless you.
My name is Jeremiah McAllister. I'm Monte's brother. And if y'all don't know that, my brother, he's fighting cancer, and he's doing fine, He's still battling cancer. And I just want y'all to keep y'all prayers up for him.
We love you, bro. We're praying for you. We're going to be here, no matter what happens. We're waiting for you to get done.
D, when you get better, I'm going to stick your ass again, just like football all over.
I love you. Stay strong. Your time ain't done yet.
My name is Devin Borderberg, and I've been friends with Monte since we were about 10 years old. We played football together. I'm just hoping, with everyone's prayers, get him back to his full health.
My favorite memory of us, Damonte, is when all week in school, CV was talking mess because they was undefeated. And then 9th grade year, me and you turned up, got a winning touchdown for him, and then we won.
I remember we was playing basketball one time, and you got crossed up, like he dropped you. You got up like, I'm a football player, see me with the spikes on.
That's my favorite. We were about 10 years old. I thought little Monte was just a little kid. Well, we're doing angle pursuit drills, and all of a sudden I see, I'm just going to bully this kid when I'm over. Well, that did not happen. He picked me up off the ground and dropped me on my head.
Only thing I can think about is every day, the workouts, he used to push me just as hard as he could. Get me better. Just make me what I am today.
Get it. 24 strong, get better.
We all getting excited.
24 strong means to me to never give up, never quit, always smile, work hard, and be courageous, even when you're facing all the things that you this kid faced. Jeez.
My name is Jamal Woodson, executive producer of Slaam Stories.
My name is Fred Harris.
I'm the co-director and writer.
I'm Austin Evans, the co-director and editor.
I'm truly blessed to be a part of everything. Damonte was a strong man, and I myself will forever be 24Strong.
I was really taken away by the sports culture and the camaraderie of the people of Aliquippa.
I only got to spend one day with Damonte, but it was crazy how much I got to know him through editing and interviewing his peers. I learned that positivity spreads, and the impact that he had on those around him was amazing.
I'm really happy I got an opportunity to tell Damonte's story and his battle with cancer in 24Strong. It really epitomizes where we're going with Slaam stories.
Every time I'm home alone, I listen to my favorite song, like la 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 la. And even though I can't see your face, I know you're in a better place. I know it's gonna be hard to move on, but we forever 24 strong.
Ice Production.